Welcome back to math. Today, Module 6, Lesson 3. I'm going to do a little review with you for a second. What line is this? I hope you're saying it's X. Then you would be correct. Now here's something we have to figure out. Here's the 0, and I have a 50. And so it has 0, 5, something, all the way to 50, right? So what do you think we ought to do? Well, let's just take a shot, and let's count by 5, shall we? So we have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So my question would be, what is A equal to? A is equal to 5, 10. We start at the origin, 5, 10. So that would equal 10. Right? What would B equal? That's right. B would equal 45. Good job. Does that make sense? All right. Let's go down to this one. What do we notice here? Well, we notice that this is a 0. Whoa, our 1 is way over here. So what are we going to have to figure out? How many things it's cut up into, right? So in between 0 and 1, it's cut up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count all the way over to the whole number, 8. I'm going to put an 8 on the bottom. And this would be an 8 over 8, right? So what is this cut up into? I hope you said eighths. So this would be 0 over 8. This would be 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. This would be 6/8 and 7/8, right? So then we could, now that we did that, they could say, okay, what's F? Well, you can say F is equal to 4/8, right? 4/8. Ooh, what's 4 of 8? If you held up 8 fingers, what's 4? 4 is half of them, isn't it? So that would also equal 1/2. That would be an equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. Okay? So do you see how we're doing this? I'm going to erase that out of the way so we can do the other lines. And this would be our X line, right? This one that's going up, we would normally call that what? Yes, we would normally call it a Y axis. I don't know why they did this on this page, but it's not. They want to call it an x-axis. So it's like, and it's going a different way than we normally have it go. So our 0 is up here, which is weird, but whatever the case. Here's our 1. What do you think it's cut up into? Well, we could say this is 1, right? This is 2. So if that's 2, that's our bottom number, and that's 2 over 2 would be 1. 1 whole would be 2 over 2, right? So it's cut up into halves, right? So question, I'm going to get rid of this. This is the letter J right here. This is J. J equals what? That's right, it's a half. Good job. What is K equal to? K equals, here's a 4, here's my 5, and it's halfway between. K would equal 4 and a half. That's my mixed number, right? Mixed numbers when you got a big number with a fraction. You can go back over this if you need to. Here's one that drives me a little crazy. I don't know why they put the 0 here and it going this way. The only thing I can think of is this is planet Earth, and we were drawing a ray from planet Earth going out toward the moon on this side. Okay, whatever. So where's our origin? Our origin is down below, right? It's right here. That's 0. So, question, what's this cut up into? Here's our 1, right? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it cut up into? That's our bottom number. 5 over 5 is our 1. So this would be 1/5, right? So you could say M equals 1/5. What does P equal? Good job, 4/5, you're right. Good work. So that's our little review from last time. Here's a boat. The captain of the boat is trying to get around these islands without running into them. Is that an important thing for a captain?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say. So you're going to tell the captain to go over how many? Well, let's pretend that the captain is here and we want him to go here. What would be our coordinates for this? Do you guys remember what we do first? Do we do Y or do we do X first? What do we do? I hope you're saying we do X first. You're right. Our X line is down here, right? So this is X, and this is Y. Why? Because we gotta. Thank you. Ba-dum-bump. So this is our Y axis, X axis. What do we count first? We count our X axis first. We start at the origin. We're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one is 5, comma. Put the comma. That tells us this is a coordinate pair. And we're going to go up how many? Well, this is 1, and 2's up here. What's halfway? 1.5 is Y, right? Now the captain is going from here to here. Nice job. We got the captain a little ways away. What's this one? Well, we started our origin. We're counting on our X first. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it's halfway between, right? So it's 3.5, comma, don't forget the comma. And we go up how many? 1, 2, 3. So our Y is 3. Now the captain knows to go here, right? You're keeping him out of hitting the islands. What's the next one? Well, it's over 1, 2, right? And it's up 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So that would be 2, comma, 4.5. Now we got the captain there, right? Uh-oh, we better get the captain to turn the ship toward, I guess we would call it right. I don't know if that's port or if it's starboard, I don't remember. So we want him to go there, right? So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, X comes first. And then we're going up to 6, right? So it's 4, comma, 6. And then we're going over to, this looks like 5.5 and 7.5, right? Now we got them there. We almost have them out of the way. So now we have to go from here to there. What do we have? X comes first. It looks like it's, uh-oh, it's not 8, it's 7.5. They tricked us with the island, didn't they? 7.5 and what? And it looks like 9. Right? And I'll help you with the first part. Okay, it says here, construct an x-axis. Notice there's no line here, is there? There's no line. Oh man, where's the x-axis? Well, it's telling you, construct an x-axis through point A and point B. Here's A, and here's B. So we have to take that, and we're going to run our line through A and B. Did I do it? I did. So this is X, right? Then it says construct a y-axis through C and F. Okay, so I'm going to start here at the bottom and work my way up. Boom. That's my y-axis, right? That's what they're asking you to do by construct. An x-axis through A and B, and then we're constructing a y-axis through C and F. That's F and that's C. We did it. It said label the origin 0. Where's the origin? That's right, it's down here where it all meets together. This is the origin. It is 0. Then it's going to say the x coordinate of B is 2 2/3. B is 2 2/3. So we're going to have to go over 2 2/3, right? That's where B is, which is down here. I'm sorry, did I say 2 2/3? I'm sorry. B is 5 2/3. B is down here. This is going to be 5 2/3. So we're going to have to break everything up in all of our whole numbers into what? Thirds, right. So this would be 1/3, 2/3. A would be 1, right? Do you see that? I'm going to move that up a bit. Can you see it better now? Okay, there's 1 1/3, 1 2/3. This would be 2. 2 1/3, 2 2/3. This would be 3. 3 1/3, 3 2/3. This would be 4. 4 1/3, 4 2/3. This would be 5. This would be 5 1/3. 5. Ah, there's B right there. So B is equal to, let me put it down here. B is equal to 5 2/3. And what would be the Y number for B? Does it go up? No, it's on the line. So we just put a 0 for the Y number. Does that make sense? That's how you do this. Keep going over that. It's not a problem. It's telling us that this is at 5 1/3. So we're going to be counting thirds coming up from the origin. So we got 1/3, 2/3, 1, 1 1/3, 1 2/3, 2, right? 2 1/3, 2 2/3. This would, be 3. 3 1/3, 3 2/3. This would be 4. 4 1/3, 4 2/3. This would be 5, right? And this C would equal, does it go over, away from, what is it on the X? It doesn't go over on the X, does it? It's on the line. So X would equal 0 and Y would equal what for C? Y would be 5 1/3, right? And that's how you do all of these. So you guys can figure out how to, I like writing it with C equals and then put my X and then my Y. You can make a table out of it if you want to put a line like that. That's fine. Whatever you're more comfortable with, you can do that. Okay? I love math.